Hello hoppers, and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Platinum Edition. First of all, congratulations to the winners. I gave away 4 copies of this game last week. I started to give away last week and announced the winners today. Congratulations to Richard Dite, Kanga Gaming, Chris Panda, and XT Remixed. Now, you may recognize a couple of those names. That's because Chris Panda has now won 3 games from me, and Chris Panda has won, Kanga Gaming has won 4. So, yeah, it's pretty easy to win games from me, guys. Go ahead, even if you don't think you have a good chance, go ahead and leave a comment on these things. You're actually pretty likely to get something. That or Chris Panda and Kanga are extremely lucky. Could be both. Anyway, yes, Death Trap, that's very nice. So, I'm a little frustrated. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit nasally. I do have pretty bad allergies, and it is a horrible time of year for allergies in Texas, especially for someone who does performances all over the place. Anyway, I spent an hour or two building a whole bunch of extra stuff over here at my gay pirate theme park resort. I only came to that conclusion after I made a nice visual spectrum of slides and then started adding a whole bunch of pirate theming, which included a lazy river that went all the way around the perimeter in a really fancy way with an ocean that I built over here. I know you can't see my mouse, but an ocean that I built over here with a galleon that was animated and stuff, and I built up an entire castle, and it took forever, and now I lost it all because I closed it without saving because I thought I'd already saved it, and I intentionally screwed up my save file thinking I'd already saved it when all I did was coat the entire stupid thing in vomit before I saved it. Yeah, I'm feeling smart. I also lost all the little things that I added. Anyway... Oh well. So as you can see, I've added about a bunch more to, earlier this week, not tonight, to my Jurassic Park themed area. I've added little shops, some large ride-ish things, not much to talk about, some dinosaurs. For some reason I added a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup ride. I added some hidden woolly mammoths because the only way they belong in this dinosaur park is hidden as bonuses, because they don't have anything to do with dinosaurs. Anyway, so I want to take you guys on these 2 roller coasters. I know we've already done the one. Whoops, woo! But I wanted to show you a bit. I wanted to show you a bit of just how they've changed now. So let's hop on to Death Trap. All right, here we go. So, Death Trap has somehow ended up more exciting and less intense than that one to our left with a vertical drop straight into the ground. And I'm not sure how that happened, because this one actually does end up going deeper underground and faster. I don't know. I thought it would end up more intense. There goes night and day again. Woo! So here's the first drop. It kind of goes down and wraps around the front of Egyptian flight a bit. Gosh, sorry for my nasally sound. And we have a very slow corkscrew here just so we can see that frightening, gigantic spider that's beneath us, that was put there solely for the purposes of freaking out people with arachnophobia who ride on this ride. And we go up here, we go into an inverted negative G corkscrew thing, or 0 G. I don't know what negative G would be. That would be launching you out of your seat. Yeah, that's a bad thing. And we go in through this little bit here, just slowing down enough to see this new Egyptian temple I've added that is, instead of a gaping maw, the entrance for this ride. Ooh, clipping through a bit there. And oh god, giant spider! So instead, well, that's actually a giant scorpion. Yeah, but how is this not intense? Holy crap. Anyway, coming nicely back around, and the last little bit is actually just a nice little return hill because it's not fast enough to make it back on its own, so I had to pull it along. Anyway, let's exit out of that, and also check in on this guy. So we're gonna see the very end, then the very beginning, just because that actually works out pretty well. So here's the end of Egyptian flight. I just love the view it has of just how ridiculous spaghetti network everything looks up there. And then when we come back around and go up and over and underneath this guy, and then you get to see what you just wrote on. I just love that. Well, you could, if we weren't clipping through someone's head. But yeah, let's pop right up there. Whoop. And here we go. This time it's going to... Oh my god! It's even more scary because the gaping maw comes up out of the ground and grabs you. Also while navigating through all those corkscrews and everything that I have there. What? They're not corkscrews. What are they? What is this bit that I'm on right now? Not this. This is a half loop. What's that? That turn where it kind of goes slightly up. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, crap. Anyway, I'm going to jump back out of this. This was in the last episode if you want to see this full thing. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've added because I lost my castle. But I wanted to show you guys something else, just some of the cute, funny little things that are in this game. First of all, just one of the small Easter eggs in this game is that... What? Oh, okay, never mind. Is that you can pop people's balloons. So if I were to sit here, just click on all these. I know you can't see my mouse, but you can see all the people freaking out their balloons are popping. I just think it's funny. They're getting those balloons for free. It's not like I'm just making them buy them and then stealing them. But it also doesn't decrease your rating somehow when every single balloon just pops at random. Just for no reason other than to make them buy more. Also, the way that you enter cheat codes in this game is kind of funny. You have to just rename your peeps, the people who are visiting your park. So if I were, I know you can't see my mouse, but if I were to rename this guy Mouse, I'm going to trigger something that happens naturally in the game spontaneously, just with single people. If I rename him, though, to be Mouse, everyone in the park will stop and stare at your cursor. Oh, except for the people who are in the water park. They don't count. Everyone has stopped. Everyone. Even the people outside of the park. That's amazing. Is Adahop the best YouTuber ever? Yes. God, their heads are so slow. Ping pong. Pong pong. Oh, and it ended. Okay, so another one that is pretty funny. There's a ton. I think there's like 23 different ones I can do or something. I'm not going to go through all of them, but let's do... Some of them are actually useful as just real, actual tools in the game. Like some of them are just specifically for helping remove buildings restrictions and stuff like that, which just can be useful, especially if it seems like the game is just kind of bugged out on you and isn't doing something right. You can enter a cheat code and just completely circumnavigate that issue. But if I were to, you know, let's try this one. I'm going to rename someone. And just to add a bit of dramatic irony here, I'm going to rename this guy who's about to get on this ride. I'm going to rename him David Braben. And it won't seem to have any effect whatsoever, except that now I'm going to pause the game for a minute. So now, if you look at the bottom right of the screen, since you can't see my mouse, there's a bit that says lift chain speed 10 miles per hour. Now I had that maxed out on this roller coaster right here, this death trap. Now that I've named someone David Braben, that lift limit has been it's been lifted. So I can actually just increase it indefinitely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this guy to get off of this bit because I don't want to. I want to see it from the start. I don't want to just suddenly accelerate these guys while they're coming out of the pause thing. Okay, so I've never really held this down that long. The highest I've ever gone with this is 100, so I kind of want to see how high it'll go. I mean, it says unlimited, but let's see. Should I shoot for 200? No, let's keep going. By the way, I hope this doesn't break my roller coaster. I really don't know. As far as I know, they can't break naturally like that. They can break down, but the only way to get your trains to just go flying off into a spectacular explosion is to actually just you know, leave a bit of the track out, and it will happen. It's really funny, actually. If I'm just screwing around, one of my favorite things to do is just to save the file out and delete a bit of track, especially where there are peeps in the way, just to watch them all tumble around. It's really funny because no one actually gets hurt. It's really weird. No one ever dies from that. And people can actually swim in this game. In the old ones, they would just drown. It was a great way of increasing your park's popularity. If you could just find all your angry peeps and put them in like one single square of water off of the corner, and they'll just die. Oh god, this is getting so high. Okay, let's stop it at 600 and see what it does there. Okay, 600.51. Sounds good to me. Okay. Now, let's play it. I'll skip ahead just a second to where people are getting on and it's actually going to go again. Okay, I have no idea how fast this will actually be interpreted as being, so just to be safe, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom... Okay, there it goes. Okay. Should start out a little bit slowly, because I do have to accelerate, I think. I don't even know. I've never done it this high, ever. It appears to just be broken. It's going like... Why is it going so slow? Huh. Okay. Have I done it too high? Is it just like... it's going so fast the friction can't catch it or something? Like it's just setting up... Oh, there it goes. Oh god! Oh god! Alright. Oh god, that's fast. I just killed them all. Let's see what their reactions are. Oh, they're okay. They're actually happy. What? That's not right. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, we have to write it now. Yeah, it hasn't changed. The excitement's high. It's very high. Intensity is high. Interesting. All right, let's hop on it. All right. Oh, here he goes. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Okay, so it is going extremely slowly at the beginning. That's weird. I wonder why it just can't catch or something. All right. It's okay. It's been an entire day now. Any second now. Any second now. It's like it's taking the exact same amount of time as the ride used to. It's just spending a lot of that time at the station. Oh, here we go. Picking up a little speed. Starting to go. There we go. Oh god. Oh god. The camera has no idea what to do. It's just tumbling. Oh god, we're back already. Oh my god. That's really funny. Okay. Oh, it's changed. It's updated it. It's excitement rating 0.04, intensity rating 101.42. It's at uber extreme. Intensity and nausea, uber extreme, excitement low. That's not even low, that's like ultra low. Oh my god. Yeah, people are walking up in the queue, seeing what they're getting on and just turning around and leaving. I applaud you people. You are making good life decisions right now. You will go on to live and bear children. Amazing. Okay, I'm not going to do many more of the cheat codes, but I want to do a couple more before I finish off here. Here's one of my favorite ones. And this one is just ridiculous, and I'm hoping it doesn't completely... Actually, it doesn't matter, because I'm not going to keep this save file, especially since it lost all my stuff anyway. Alright, so I'm going to rename this guy, who I've lost completely since I looked away from the screen. Make me sick. And I'm going to turn up the volume for you guys to hear now exactly what's going on in the game when I click enter. Oh, it's my favorite. Every single person in the park that's not on a ride, including the pool, has now vomited all over the trail. It's so gross. And they've all been eating exactly the same food. Oh, it's in 3D. I didn't realize that. Gross. Zoom out too far, it goes away. There it is. I wanted to get like a NASA space aerial view of the vomit. Oh, there's no one left in the wild. Actually, that fits. There's just no one here. Cool. Wow. That's gross. Even the people in the queues. Alright, so now that I made them vomit all over the place and made the ground nice and slippery, don't clean it up! What's wrong with my voice today? Oh my gosh. Alright, so time for one more cheat a bit. This one is easily the most well, I don't know. I say easily the most ridiculous, but those last few have been a couple doozies themselves. Anyway, this is the one that I only discovered a few months ago, and I only discovered it because I misinterpreted what it did before, so I never had any interest in doing it. But then when I figured out what it actually does, I figured out that James Hunt is the best. It's just the best. It's amazing. You may actually recognize it if you've been following me long enough, or saw what my old subscriber video used to be, or unsubscribed video used to be on the front of my page. This is just fun, and it's the only way you can get it. When I click enter, wherever I have my mouse on the screen will appear a buggy, and this buggy, once you click on it, you control it with the arrow keys, and it's just the best thing in the game. Oh, I can see myself in it already, so click. Here we go. It has the worst steering ever, and it's pretty laggy, but it's also just the best thing, especially because of what happens when you run into people. Oh god. Oh no, they're all falling into oh no. I'm getting right over my train. I'm launching people into the chimp. There's a hole in my chimp fence. They've been getting out. Uh-oh. I better fix that. Oh god, I clipped on something. No, back up. Consequently, if you ever have issues with this, you can just hop out of it and make a new one. There's only ever one at a time in the park, but it will stay where you left it until you make a new one, which is really funny. You could leave it in really precarious areas. Oh, fantastic. I'm spreading my seed all over the land. Oh, that sounds bad. Okay, so let me try to do something really stupid with it. Let me try to get up on here. Oh, nope. Yep. Oh, no one's queuing for this ride anymore because I've ruined it. Whoa, drifting. Oh god. Woohoo, friction. Okay, let's just push as many people as I can into the train, because that's what responsible park owners do. Please don't push me into the train next time I go to Six Flags. I almost said Jurassic Park. I've never been to Jurassic Park. Wish I had been. This car has so much friction on its wheels that it could actually right itself if it's flipped over. Oh, no. Get up. Prove me right. Yes. Okay. Oh god, it's so hard to move. There's no, it doesn't preserve any forward or back. Oh god. Stop trying to explain it, Alex. Okay. I think I've kind of failed at knocking people into this train thing, just because it's so hard to steer, but I'm going to try to... Oh my god, why is it reversed so quickly? Alright, I'm going to try to jump in and see what's going on. Oh god. I've broken the Why are they all still weeing? They should be terrified. There's no way they'll ever get out naturally. I'll have to pick them up one by one. Right. Okay. I'm right now remembering all the funny things I wanted to show you with the lazy river with this. Oh well, including the one person that I accidentally built into it that was impossible to remove. She's gone forever now. Oh, I wonder if it just can't go underground. It can't. No, it can't. It can't. It's actually driving up an invisible wall. Darn, I've never tried that before. Interesting. It's just stuck here forever. I love the one that just keeps saying, oh no. Everyone else is saying, wee! Anyway, I'm going to leave it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and check back probably in a week. I'll probably try to make this weekly, even if it's unpopular. It's just something I want to do. Oh well, if no one else watches it but me and a couple of my friends. Oh god, it's really freaking out on me. Yeah, I'll see you next time, hoppers. Bye.